The camera moves
person of
towards
interest,
Case
police
Sloan.
questioning a man in connection with the rash of
Person
random
of
highway
interest.
shootings after yet another car is struck by a
Another
bullet.
black platform
Without
word
warning,
appears.
scores
Without
of people
warning.
killed when a giant crane comes crashing down at the largest mosque
Another
in the
black
world.
platform word
Body
appears.
slammed.
Body
Newly
slammed.
released video of the violent moment a New York City police officer mistakenly took down former tennis star James Blake in a case reigniting the debate over excessive force.
Next black platform word
Lifesaver,
appears.
a major study
Lifesaver.
out tonight on blood pressure, what you should start doing now to dramatically cut your risk of death.
Final black
And
platform word
stunning
appears.
upset, Serena
Stunning
Williams
upset.
in a jaw-dropper, losing her quest for sports immortality. And who is this 43rd ranked player who took her down? Nightly News begins now.
Captioning made possible by NBCUniversal Television. We take a look at the picture of 30 Rock.
World
Title
headquarters in
appears.
New York.
NBC
This
Nightly
is
News with
NBC
Lester
Nightly
Holt.
News
Logo
with
appears.
Lester Holt.
NBCnews.com.
Good evening, I'm Kate Snow in for Lester Holt. It is the case.
Modified duty. Now, the 59 seconds
The
of
man
video
fights
for
with the
everyone to
citizen.
see, a critical element in this case. Rahima Ellis, NBC News, New York.
When we come back, never forget 14 years
We take
since
a
the
look
day
at
that
people looking
changed
at their
everything.
names at 9/11 Museum in Lower Manhattan. Words appear. Coming up.
None of us will ever forget where we were on this day in 2001 as the worst terrorist attack in the U.S. unfolded before our eyes. 14 years have passed since the events of 9/11, and today people all over the country pause to remember the nearly 3,000 lives lost. Every year we hear the names read out loud, and it never gets any easier.
Stephen Paul Chupnick.
Connor Gavigan's father worked for Cantor Fitzgerald. We first told his story when he was born, 1 month after 9/11. Now he's 14 years old.
If I were to have one wish in this world, it would be to meet my dad. Although I never met him, from what I have heard, he was a great man.
And in Shanksville, Pennsylvania, there's a new ritual this year with the opening of a brand new memorial, a wall of photos as the centerpiece, 40 feet high, 1 foot for every life lost. Our own Pentagon correspondent Jim Miklaszewski was invited to speak, struggling as he recalled being at the Pentagon 14 years ago today.
It became a makeshift morgue.
He honored the men and women on Flight 93 who stopped their plane from hitting the nation's capital.
While all of us were writing only the first page of 9/11 history, the 40 on Flight 93 were writing their enduring legacy.
Ed Root's cousin, Lorraine Bay, was the senior flight attendant on board.
The wounds never completely heal. We go on, we adapt, we do the best we can.
For some, it was a day of service, a day to pause and reflect in silence. 14 years have passed. It seems like yesterday. America will never forget. And that is Nightly News on this September 11th. I'm Kate Snow in for Lester. For all of us at NBC News, thank you for watching. Have a good night.
The camera moves in Studio 3B. We now look at the aerial view of 9/11 Memorial Museum. And we now look at the aerial view of Freedom Tower. Copyright 2015 NBC Universal Media LLC. All rights reserved. Social medias appear. Twitter, Facebook, Apple Podcasts, and App Store. This broadcast has been described by Description Video Service, with funding from NBC Universal Media LLC, voiced by Maisie Sanchez. For more information about DVS, visit our website at WNTEglobalstudios.org.